Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Crimson Diamond. We're gonna go downstairs now, hopefully talk to some more people, meet some new people, and open many, many drawers. Alright, let's see. Let's look at our map and see what rooms are down here. Powder room, so there's the bathroom to the left. Let's check. I don't know. Let's look in the bathroom first. This is a well-appointed powder room. There is a small storage cupboard and a green bar of soap sits on the pedestal sink. Do we need the soap? An oval mirror and a fancy brass frame hangs on the wall. A door on the east wall, yeah. Take soap. What would everyone else use to wash their hands? Leave the soap alone. Look, soap. The soap is bright green. Examine soap. Okay. Open drawer. Sorry, you can't do that. Oh, is that a cabinet? Hold on. Where do I see those helpful hints? Help? Yes. Parse the shortcuts. It's open drawer, right? Okay, it's a cupboard, I guess. The cupboard contains extra rolls of bathroom tissue. Take tissue. The bathroom tissue isn't the best place for it to be currently. It's funny. It takes place in Canada, but they kind of talk like they're British. Toilet tissue. No one calls it that. Maybe it's an old-timey thing rather than a Canadian thing. Maybe I should check the front of the house first things first. Ooh, this door is already open. I heard voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. I know there's a listen command. We've only just arrived, but I can't wait to leave. I've always hated this place. We'll get this whole affair straightened out and be gone in no time. Of course, locating the will would expedite our departure. I told you I don't even know if there is a will here. I think this is the owner's sister. For a second I thought, is she looking for her brother's will? But no, that doesn't make sense. He's still alive. Maybe parents and uncles, aunts. I don't know. That does complicate things, yes. Well, you do your job and I'll do mine. A note has been added to your notebook. Nessa and Corvus are looking for a will. So Corvus is the lawyer. Nessa is the sister. The parlor is fussily decorated with elaborate wallpaper and a cushy carpet. A cut crystal bowl of Jordan almonds sits on a low table. There's a fancy pair of armchairs and a camelback sofa. A small bronze sculpture stands in an ornate cupboard. You see a stern older woman with gray streaking her brown hair. You see a tall, natty man with brown hair and a striped vest. Okay. I want an almond. Never knowing when a confection that could double as small caliber ammunition might come in handy, you take a handful. Jordan almonds are quite hard. My mom likes them, so we have them around the house sometimes. They're almonds with a candy coating, but the candy coating is so thick, you might as well think that the whole thing is just that candy coating. Well done. Let's look at those almonds. A handful of Jordan almonds, colorful, unpalatable, and harder than most rocks you've studied. Well done for looking at them. The surface of the Jordan almond is disconcertingly smooth and unblemished. Can nothing scratch its indomitable shell? Okay. We got well dones for looking at them. Interesting. No, I wanted to open that cabinet. Cupboard? Open cupboard. You open it. Lodge brochures. We already have those. We should talk woman. Good evening. My name's Nancy Maple. It's nice to meet you. I'm Nessa Crab, Evan's older sister. What on earth are you doing here? Are you another one of Evan's gold-digging girlfriends? Not at all, but I am a diamond-digging mineralogist. At least I hope to be. The government has sent a professional to handle that. Stay out of his way. Note. Talk to Nessa. This is Corvus, so I'll say Corvus. Hello, how do you do? My name's Nancy Maple. Hello, Miss Maple. My name is Corvus Shaw. I'm Mrs. Nessa Crab's, née Richard's lawyer. She is Evan's older sister. He gestures to the woman seated on the sofa. I'm here to advise her on the legal implications of the situation. Ask Corvus about Will. Okay. We will determine who truly inherits this land, Will or no. Ask Nessa about Will. I am the elder child. By rights, this place should belong to me. I'll find our father's will, no matter how hard Evan tries to get in my way. But that's none of your business. I'll ask her about the land or the lodge. NN is how you say, like, a person's name. Like, this is how I would say Nessa's name. Oh. Nathan isn't here. Nessa is SS. I just wrote ask. Ask SS about lodge. Our father built this lodge many years ago to settle and work in the garnet mines. After our parents died, Evan stayed and kept up the lodge. He actually liked it here. Evan used to run the lodge as an inn for a while, but stopped recently. He probably got too lazy. Ask SS about Evan. Have you met him yet? He's my aimless younger brother. If you won't take advantage of his windfall, someone else will. Evan is a boring man with no imagination or ambition. I can't believe we're related. I should probably ask everyone about everyone if I have the chance. Ask SS about Corvus. Corvus is my lawyer. I hired him to protect my legal interests. He'll make sure I get my share of the diamonds. Ask Corvus about Nessa. Mrs. Crab is my client. I'm here to ensure her interests are protected. Ask him about the lodge. This lodge was built years ago by Clint Richards. He was Evan and Nessa's father. He settled here to reap the riches of a burgeoning garnet mine. Evan Richards had lived here ever since, mistakenly believing he owns the place by virtue of that fact. The truth will out when we find the will. Okay, I feel like I've talked to you enough. I don't really have anything specific I want to talk to anyone about. My goodness, it's dark as anything out there. I have no need to go out this way right now. Okay, that's a door to the outside then. What was this room? The coat room. The mud room has a tiled floor, making it easier to clean. There's a low basin for washing off boots. There is a wooden storage area with lockers, drawers, baskets, and cubbies for boots. Of course, I'm going to open drawers. Dried mud and part of a broken shoelace. Take shoelace. It's half a shoelace, not long enough to be useful. You open a locker. The right locker contains more old clothes. You open the drawer. The left drawer is empty. You open the locker. I gotta do all of this. There's an old red shirt hanging on the hook in the left locker. It probably belongs to somebody. Is this where my coat is supposed to go? I don't know. I don't think there's anything else for me to look at in here. What about those cubbies on top? Okay. I don't know what word I would use for those. That's the powder room. This is another storage closet. This is a rather large closet. You see some tools, a basket full of old run-up rugs, a gigantic wardrobe, and a worn cupboard. A sled, a shovel, and a mop lean against the wall. A door in the east wall leads back to the main floor hallway. Okay. You open the cupboard. Nothing. Search. A stack of old cracked power flots, flower pots, a broom, and an empty pony keg. The pony keg is probably from the lodge's days as an inn. I've never heard of a pony keg before. What does that mean? Why is there a sled in here? You fondly remember going sledding in High Park during frigid Toronto winters. Because Canada, that's right. This is a cozy bar decorated in warm hues of crimson and coral. A trio of stools are stationed in front of an elaborately curved bar. There's an oversized armchair and a striped love seat. And doors. What is this a picture of? A lithographed poster advertising absinthe hangs in the corner. Oh, I can kind of see ABSIN. Yeah, that says absinthe. Okay, it's describing the whole room, and I think this is the dining room back here. Yeah. The dining room is an impressive sight. A massive Persian rug covers the floor, on top of which stands an elegant dining table and matching chairs. There's a buffet and a display cabinet set against the north wall, and a pair of elaborate Oriental jardinières are in opposing corners. Yep, the kitchen, hallway. What is that? Is that the plant? You can't use jardinières. I think I spelled it wrong. Jardinières. Okay. I'm guessing that's these plants. Look. Cutlery and serving implements. Look, cabinet. A handsome display cabinet in the corner with glass panes to display fine dinnerware. A left cupboard and right cupboard provide additional storage. The cabinet is already open. I want to open this. Porcelain plates. Oh, I didn't search the cabinet, did I? Porcelain dinnerware. Opened a cupboard. Wine glasses. Probably need one of those later. I don't know what I was trying to write there. What's this? Are these cabinets? Chafing dish and serving platters. Soup tureen, cocktail shaker, gravy boat. Take glass. The way these glasses are made, they aren't useful for much more than drinking. And isn't that enough? Maybe I can find more versatile drinking glasses in the kitchen, because I know I need to use them to, like, eavesdrop on a door. There's Jack. Let's look around the kitchen. A lot of drawers to open in here. The kitchen has a rough-hewn, rustic charm. The lack of decorations and fine furnishings implies that this room wasn't meant to be seen by the lodge's guests. There are cupboards along the walls and an icebox in the corner. A strip of yellow flypaper dangles near the door. Interesting. Jack is here. Why do you mention the flypaper? Is it because people wouldn't, like, necessarily know what that is? Open icebox. The ice block is rock solid and frosty. I should probably close that. I think it's just C. You close it. Don't mind me, Jack. I'm just gonna open every door. Huge heavy pots and pans, a pretty blue mug, and some plainer mugs. You take the blue mug. Yay! I only knew I needed to do that because of the tutorial. I mean the demo. Open. Empty. Open drawers. Random bits and bobs one usually finds in kitchen drawers. Whoa there, I'm busy cooking up dinner. Get out from under my feet. Can I go around this way? Okay, no. Oh, it's kind of a relief that I can't open those. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? Do you need a hand? Nah, I got everything under control here. You go on, talk with the other folks. Okay, he can't chat. Good to know. Should we look at this fly paper? It's kind of suspicious to me that they mentioned it. The sticky fly paper is loaded with dead flies, frozen in various states of mortal struggle. Look at them. Ew! Okay. Open door. And we'll go out here. And, oh, was there another listen? So what are we going to do about this? What are we gonna do about it? We aren't gonna do anything. I'm gonna stay out of everyone's way and wait for all this to blow over. But what if they find... Shh, listen. If you want to talk, we'll do it privately later. Meet me in the study after dinner. Okay. Evan and Nathan are meeting in the study after dinner. I think the study is the only room we haven't really seen, which must be this one. Yes, beautiful. This is Evan Richards' well-appointed study. Next to the ornately carved fireplace, there is a fine tapestry depicting a forest scene. There's a display cabinet besides the fireplace. A fancy desk with brass fittings sits on the plush carpet. You surmise this room was once used by Evan's father, as it doesn't seem to be to his taste. He seems a little gruffer than this. I'm guessing these drawers all have locks. Yeah, the desk is locked. Oh, there's a drawer here. Open cabinet. The cupboard appears to be decorative and doesn't open. Okay. Can I look at these bookshelves? Encyclopedias and various books of general interest. You open the glass pane cabinet. Curios and memorabilia, old tarnished trophies, and an assortment of glass and ceramic vases. You open the left drawer. You open the right drawer. Woolen blankets. It must get chilly in here despite the fireplace. Look, moose. Although the moose head looks pretty impressive on the wall, you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for the animal. I want to look closer at the moose. Okay. Alright. Seems like that's everything in there. Was there another room? Yes. What was this room? Ah, rec room. A billiard table dominates the center of the room. There is a cue standing against one wall and a card table nestled in a corner. Look, balls. The billiard balls are pleasantly round and colorful, smooth and shiny. Can I take a cue? There's no one here to play with right now. Okay. Can I look at this table? Okay. Look, card table. Lovely maple inlay. That sounds like something I can examine. Okay. Never mind. Alright, no drawers in here, so why do I even bother? And let's finally go and meet Nate and Evan. The conservatory is a stunning showpiece of a room. Surely the expense and trouble to bring this many panes of glass this far north must have been enormous. There's a doorway in the south wall that leads back into the main floor hallway. You see a husky older man wearing beaten-up denim overalls. You see a tall, broad man with long dark hair and a fringed jacket. And I'm assuming this is Nate. I'm going to open this drawer before I talk to you. You open it. The drawer is empty. Okay. Evan kind of scares me, so I will talk to Nate. You can't use Nate. Oh. Talk NN. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple. How do you do? I thought people called him Nate. Hello, Miss Maple. I'm well, thank you. My name is Nathan Cardinal, a family friend of Evan's. How do you know him? Oh, I don't actually know Mr. Richards at all. The Royal Canadian Museum sent me here on assignment. I'm to survey the land and find out if there are diamonds here. A discovery like that would surely make a splash when the museum opens to the public. You're wasting your time, I'm sorry to say. My family has lived in this area for many, many years and have never found diamonds here. Small red garnets are still plentiful, but of little value. And talk to Evan. Hello, my name's Nancy Maple, and I'm a mineralogist on assignment from the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm Evan Richards. Look, you and your friend can stay the night, but tomorrow morning Jack will put you on a train back to the city. But my boss sent me up here on behalf of the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm a mineralogist. I've got too much on my plate as it is, what with my sister and that lawyer of hers, and one mineralogist are already too many. Okay. Yay, I talked to everybody. Go to dining room. Well, I want to talk to everybody first. I'm going to ask them about each other. Evan is a decent man, but I think he tries too hard to please others. Ask. We have our differences, but he's a good man. Our families have helped each other a lot over the years. I'm going to ask you both about Nessa. Not a very nice woman. I can tell. Ask Evan about Nessa. You can't pick your family, you know? Ask. I don't think much of him, but he was sent by the government, so I can't kick him out. I never asked anyone about Margot, did I? She's my gal. Oh, that's your girlfriend. Okay. I thought for a second she was Albert's girlfriend. No, she's Evan's girlfriend. A little young for you, man. She met Evan in Crimson a few years ago. Okay. I want to ask about, I remember asking about the garnets. Garnet is a hard mineral. You'll see lots of pebble-sized examples along the riverbed. Settlers mined garnets in this area for use in industrial abrasives. That is, until the mines became unprofitable. Okay. I can't really think of anything else to ask anyone else about. I'll ask all the people about each other. He seems completely uninterested in what's going on. Diamonds would actually make this land worth something. Ask her about Nate. I don't much care for him. They don't like each other. I've had quite enough of her about Margot. I doubt Corvus knows much about anyone. Albert and Kimi, I feel like, wouldn't have opinions about anyone either. He's not my client. Okay, Corvus doesn't care about anyone who's not his client. So I won't bother asking Albert and Kimi about anyone. Oh, what's back here? Oh, no, I thought I went upstairs. But I'm going to ask Margot, who is back here, I think. In her room. He may appear gruff, but he is so sweet and gentle-hearted. Okay. Ask Margot about Nate. He and Evan sometimes talk late into the night, but Moshe will not discuss it with me. Oops, caps lock on. Didn't mean to do that. A sour old woman. Okay. Oh, I didn't ask anybody about Jack, did I? I just kind of forgot he was a character. Because he seems such like, he's like part of the game itself, you know, because he was our tutorial character. I didn't just forget about him. Alright, I'll go to the dining room now and progress the story. My goodness, what a lot of company we have tonight. This is giving me indigestion. This food is giving me indigestion. You're welcome to leave. In fact, please do. Ha! You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm not going anywhere until we find out if that diamond came from this land. And if it did, then you better believe I'm getting my share. That's what you think. Yes, that's what we think. That's what I'm here to ensure. Hey you, how long is that gonna take? I will begin my fieldwork tomorrow morning. Crimson used to be a garnet mining town, yes? Yeah, but forget about visiting the mines. They blasted the mine entrances shut years ago when they closed it down. Unless the fish had a pickaxe, broke into the mine, swallowed a diamond, then dove back into the river? Are we gonna be going to the mines later on? Yes, I see. I've never even been there. I couldn't tell you where it is. Mr. Richards gets a sour look on his face and digs back into his meal. He looks like he is done with this conversation. Margot, what a lovely necklace you're wearing. Thank you, mademoiselle. Monsieur Richards, he gave it to me. I am very fond of it. A cheap trinket. Misshapen paste gem in a cheap setting. It's a white garnet, not glass. My Evan, he found it here in crimson. Didn't you, mon cher? Never mind, Margot. No one wants to hear about that. My sapphire brooch. Now this is a real piece of jewelry. I bought it myself. Well, I think they're both quite nice. I should remember to ask them about their necklaces. Nathan, I read in the newspaper that most of the land up here was once parceled out to settlers. Is that how this plot became property of Mr. Richards' father? About 50 years ago, this land was annexed by the government. Various treaties were signed in exchange for preservation of our hunting and fishing rights and financial compensation. The promises described in those treaties were not honored, by the way. Settlers came, mines were dug, and Crimson was prosperous for a time. But eventually, the mines were exhausted. Most settlers abandoned their homesteads, and Crimson became a ghost town. Only Mr. Richards and his family remained. Yeah, we liked the peace and quiet. We liked it. I always hated it here. I sure do miss peace and quiet. Nessa and Corvus are the first to excuse themselves from the table. They head to the bar for a nightcap. Albert follows them for a snifter of brandy and one of his cigars. Jack clears away the dishes and goes to the kitchen to wash up. After eating a minuscule portion of supper, Margot heads upstairs to draw a bath. Kimi heads upstairs to get ready for bed. Nathan and Evan remain at the table, lingering over the desserts. The candles have burned down a fair bit over the course of the evening, leaving small puddles of wax solidifying on the tablecloth. Well, that was a lovely meal. Yeah, Jack does a good job. Usually I wait for Jack to come clear the dishes so I can put off getting up. Looks like it's taking longer than usual to clear up, what with all the extra guests. I feel a little responsible for Jack's extra workload. Maybe I ought to give him a hand. He'd appreciate that. About time someone made themselves useful around here. Can I get up? Get up. Oh, you stand up. Okay. That was, in fact, something I could do. Ask. Yeah, I gave Margaret that necklace. What about it? The gem is white garnet. Aren't those rare? Missy, this place used to be a garnet mine, common as dirt. Oh, I skipped her thing. Oops. I have a feeling those necklaces are gonna be awful important. Let's go help Jack in the kitchen. Hello, Jack. Miss, I'm busy with these dishes. I can't talk right now. Help Jack. You help Jack wash the dishes. Thanks, miss. Lots more dishes than usual. Happy to help. Now I gotta go see Mrs. Crab and Mr. Shaw in the bar. Have to make sure they don't drink us dry. And of course, I need to get Mr. Richards his hot toddy. He likes a soothing drink before bed. And I don't want to keep Margot waiting. Forget about that last one, won't you? Okay. First, before I do anything else, hold on. I want to look at my notes. Help Jack with dishes. Eavesdrop on boudoir door. Yeah, that's the next task. I have to go around talking to everyone. I want to ask people about those necklaces. And open these drawers. No, these cabinets. You open the cupboard. You open the cupboard. Drinking glasses. Pots and pans. You open the cupboard. You open the cupboard. Variety of plates. The pipe that drains the sink. Okay. Wow, I feel like I must be. There's a kettle on the stovetop. Graniteware, kettle, boiling water on the stovetop. Okay. Should I go around talking to everybody? I want to ask people about the necklaces. Ooh. Father's will has to be around here somewhere. Things would be so much easier if we could just find it. If the will can't be found, we might have to proceed as planned, take our chances. That little gold-digging hussy complicates things. Speaking of that, I found out something interesting recently. It could help us deal with her, but we'll talk about that another time. Good night, Mr. Shaw. Good night, Madame. Nessa can't find a will. Nessa is dealing with Margot. Oh. Damn it, I wanted to talk to Nessa about her necklace. Can I go find her in her room? Evan's in here. He and Nate were gonna meet in the study, right? Evan and Nathan meeting in the study after dinner. Oh. Did helping Jack with the dishes, like... Okay. I shouldn't have helped Jack with the dishes, I don't think. I should have at least waited, because that was the thing that, I think I missed some stuff, because I helped Jack with the dishes too fast. All these doors are going to be closed because people are staying there. I'm going to have to listen. You can hear muffled voices in the boudoir, but the speakers are too far from the door to hear them clearly. If I can't figure out what to use, maybe someone else would know? Listen with mug. A ceramic mug wouldn't transmit sound very well. Perhaps a similar item would do the trick. I feel like I messed up. This is our room, right? Oh, Kimi's sleeping. Who could I ask about... Okay, there's a glass here. You take a drinking glass from the cupboard. Okay. Obtain drinking glass for listening at doors. Nice. Yeah, I feel like I missed some things. I missed Albert drinking his brandy in the bar. I missed Nate and Evan speaking in the office. I mean, if I was able to progress the game without listening to those things, I guess it's fine. I guess it's okay, but unless this is the kind of game that branches. But I don't know. I hope that's not the case. Maybe I'll go back to like my old save and at least show what they're talking about. Maybe. With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Let's have a look. Oh, monsieur, you are wonderfully helpful. I cannot thank you enough. I do what I can. Mon Dieu! Sorry about that, but we gotta go slow. The pamphlet says so, right? It does, more's the pity, but I think it's working. You hear some muffled cries. Shh, you gotta keep it down, especially tonight so many ears around. You are right, of course. This must remain our little secret. The voices go silent for a little while. Alright, I think we're done here. I gotta skedaddle before Mr. Richards finishes his drink and comes to bed. Of course, of course. Merci, Jack. Your days and nights are so very long. You got that right, and I'm not done yet. Having all these folks in the lodge, I gotta work that much harder. I'm sure they will be gone soon. Everything will go back to normal. I hope so. Bonne nuit, Jack. Good night. You hear footsteps. Thinking quickly, you duck behind the big blue chest. Alright. After waiting a few dimmits, I can't talk. It's very early in the morning, I can't talk. Margot leaves her boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. What a long and intriguing night this has been. Excellent job. Kudos on your thorough investigative technique. Not thorough enough. Whew, I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. It's too bad Kimi and I have to leave on the train tomorrow. Oh yeah, I remember this. Later that night. Boom. Chapter 1 complete. Chapter 2, excursions. Okay, Nancy, I'm all ready. Let's go. I wish we could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place, and such intriguing folks. I know what you mean. I can see that you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door. Thanks, Kimi. Alright, that is... What a peculiar place. That is, chapter 1 done. And that's also where the demo ended. So I'm going into new territory. I think next time I might actually like go back to my old save and see the things that I probably missed. But I'll probably keep this game as like my main game. So I don't know. I won't like alter this save at all, but yeah, I think I would like to see everything this game has to offer. I feel like I wasn't very thorough in my investigation. So, next time I will do that. Until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Crimson Diamond.